Hey guys, it's Coco, and as you might be able to tell, I'm in a slightly different location than where I usually am. I mean, can you guess where I'm at? Yeah, I'm at Max's place. So, but I wanted to do a Q&A with you guys. I posted this picture on Instagram a few days ago where I asked you guys to send me questions. It's not going to focus because it's focusing on my head, but yeah, I asked you some questions. This was 2 days ago, and I got so many, so I'm gonna answer a few of my favorites. I'm sorry that I can't answer all of them, but I would be at it like for hours and hours and hours, which I'd love to, but I don't think you guys love to watch that, so I'm sorry if I don't answer your question yet, but you can always try to leave it again at another Q&A thing. And I'm also going to try not to answer any that I've already answered a lot of times in my other ones, because you do tend to get a lot of repeats. So I'm just like loading old ones right now. Okay, Hope Sean asks, or Hope Sean, don't really know how to pronounce it. Oh, they're coming home, wait. Hope Sean asks, what's something about yourself that you hope will never change? I guess just like positivity, like a positive outlook on life. I never feel like I'm a victim of life, and it's just kind of, I'm always positive, so I hope that I stay that way. Natalia asks, what's your favorite food? Currently it would be sushi or anything cheesy. I mean, it's not healthy for me, and I know it's not, but I love cheese. XOKCXO asks, how did you know when you wanted to start YouTube? I started YouTube so long ago, and YouTube was such a different thing back then. Not that I don't still love it, I mean I still do, but I started when I was like 12, and the main reason was community. I just wanted to make friends on the internet, and that's why I started. Nargalan asks, will you ever have a meetup? I would love to have a meetup one day, but I don't feel safe currently, so I don't know. Like right now I feel like I just wouldn't want to expose myself to the chance of like everyone being able to see me and everything like that. What's your favorite color? That's a hard one. I don't really have any favorite colors. I guess it would be white. Is that boring to say because white's a shade and not a color? But I really love white. The worst part about doing YouTube, Michael asks. The worst part about doing YouTube is just random hate that you'll get in the comment section about literally nothing. You'll be given a hard time about everything that you say. Every single opinion that you express, people are going to be offended, are going to comment on it, are going to hate on you, just sometimes for no reason. That's the worst thing about doing YouTube, but that's kind of like the worst thing about doing social media in general. WVRNRE Foreigner asks, vlog or blog? I want to start an art blog, but vlogs look more intuitive. What are your thoughts as a vlogger? I'm definitely 100% vlog instead of overblog, because I feel like on a vlog you can express yourself a lot better than you can through written text. Not that there's anything wrong with written text, but I just personally have never ever been into blogs myself, and I feel like if you want to convey your personality more, then blogs would be a better idea, but it's very personal. I mean, some people are just better to like express their feelings through written word than being able to like blab to a camera, which is obviously what I prefer doing, but that's just really a personal thing. Hamza Senjik asks a really good question. What's the best studying technique that you used in school? Writing, I want to say essays, but like, what's the English word for it? Sometimes I struggle so much. Summaries. Writing summaries is such a good thing to do. I used to always, the day before I had my test, completely summarize everything, and sometimes I would just kind of like copy the entire book, like write it out, and then because you've been through the text, you've kind of like, I don't know, processed the whole entire text through your brain really well when you're like typing it over. That always really helped with my grades. Brooke asks, what's your dream job? My dream job would be to have my own company and like be the boss of it. Natalia Ruby asks, would you ever consider going to college or university abroad? Yes, I have actually considered that in the past, but at this point in my life I don't really want to go to college anymore, because, or maybe I will later, but right now not, because I'm just really busy with my own company and like YouTube, so that's currently not something I'm going to do, but I have definitely considered it in the past. Natalia Ruby also asks, do you want children one day? I don't think so. MJ Omo asks, what's your dream car? A Mercedes G-Wagon. yeah, I fell in love, then I fell out of love, and now I'm back in love with it. So yeah, and now I'm feeling bad because in a vlog, I know like from 8 months ago I said I don't want the G-Wagon anymore, and I know that some people are going to tell me that I'm a liar right now, but I'm not a liar. I changed my opinion on it, and now I kind of want it again. So yeah. What's your favorite video game? My favorite video game is Assassin's Creed, the pirate one. I really like that. Like, what was it called again? Because I haven't played, honestly, because I have RSI in my hands, so I can't really do controllers really well. I don't know how to explain it. My hands they start getting really painful first, and then they go numb, especially my thumbs. And I don't know why I have it, my mom has it too, so I haven't really played lately, but Assassin's Creed, the pirate one, was one that I really used to love to play. If you could personally witness something, what would you want to have seen? I guess I would have wanted to be able to witness like the moon landing and stuff, or just like be in the time when that happened and like consciously like know about that happening and stuff. Belle asks, if you could change into another person, who would you be? Honestly, I don't think I would want to change into any other person. I'm quite content being myself. Matindi asks, will you do model work? No, I won't, because I have a pear figure. I hate using that. I hate like names for figures named after fruits, because I'm not fucking fruit. I'm a human being. I'm not a pear, but I'm a pear figure, and I would never get hired. AJ Beauty asks, why and how did you get into making jewelry? I was on Etsy looking for jewelry, and I saw these jewelry pieces there with like Swarovski crystals, and they were really expensive, and I was like, you know, I can start an Etsy shop and I can do this and I can make them better and more affordable. So I did, because I felt like I could do it better, basically. So yeah, that's why I also started an Etsy shop. Laurette asks, do you feel confident enough to go to the city without wearing any makeup? Yeah, I do. I often do that because I don't feel like I always have to wear makeup. I feel like it's such bullshit when people give you a hard time for that. Laurette also asks, do you want any tattoos in the future? No, I don't think so. I mean, I've thought about it, but I'm just like, every single time, I just have to adjust my lighting real quick. Every single time I've thought about getting a tattoo and loved something really a lot, like a few months later, I always don't like it anymore. So I'm afraid that whatever I do a few months later, I'm not gonna like it anymore. Ro is dumb asks, how do you keep your social life and work in balance? That's a hard thing, and I know it's hard, and I personally like struggle with it a lot too, but I just plan in advance. I know how many hours I'm going to be working, and I do want to say that if spur of the moment someone invites you to something, and if you can, then do it, because if you're never going to do those kind of things, people will stop inviting you eventually if you have like a busy job. So make sure that sometimes spur of the moment you do like put your work down and go do something social, because sometimes money is not that important and you want to, you know, be able to do something with friends. I mean, for me that's easy because I'm my own boss, of course, but when you're working somewhere, make sure that you also have planned the time to be able to do stuff with friends. Sense Strom asks, have you ever googled yourself? Yes, I have, just to look like, you know, people would like write something about me, and I came across this like website, like it wasn't Guru Gossip, but like something along those lines where they were like gossiping about me, and I was like, I'm never googling myself again. I'm a Wizard 99 asks, why didn't you upload for so long? Some people are still like hanging out at my old channel. It's actually still gaining so many subscribers every day, but I'm not on there anymore, and I make like a trillion videos saying that I'm not on there anymore. Like, you can go over to my new channel right now, but they apparently just don't. A lot of people are asking me about how to stay positive when you're going through hard times, and I will actually be doing a video on that, and I might actually upload that the upcoming Thursday, so in a few days. This is a fun question too. Delayla ST asks, what do you think about the stereotypical characteristics of Dutch people? Like that they're naturally or really honest, straight, sarcastic, naturally sassy. Do you think you're like that too? Yeah, I do think that's true. I do think that Dutch people are generally very honest and straightforward with people. They don't like beat around the bush when it comes to stuff. And I think that's also like when people from abroad come into the Netherlands, can be quite a culture shock, where they're like, whoa, Dutch people are mean, but we're not mean, we mean it well, but we're like honest to you because we feel like it's such a waste of time to lie about stuff and to beat around the bush, because nobody can grow from that, nobody, you know, gets any better from that. So we're just really honest and upfront. and like when we want to talk about something, we get straight into it. Like we don't start talking about other things, like, and that can be quite like a culture shock, and I understand that. Sarah Kayeri asks, will there be a sale on the Chico Chico website soon? There actually is. If you use the code NEW, just NEW, at checkout in capital letters, you get 10% off, because those are for my new customers on your entire order. So yep. T asks, last photo you taken. Okay, let me just go into my photos and see if it's something that I can show you. Oh yeah, it's this photo. This is a photo of my hand with Max's necklace in it. It's like a Hebrew writing of his name, and I just really like the photo, so I took that. I don't know. Pudding, warm or cold? Cold. K for Wisem asks, how tall are you? I'm 6'6" or 7 or 5. People always tell me something different, but I'm 167 centimeters, which is, in the Netherlands, is quite average. I'm not tall, I'm not short. Like, I'm short, but like a lot of people are shorter. But I think like for the US, it would be on the taller side. I don't know. People in the Netherlands are tall. That's not a stereotype. People here are fucking tall. Do you have a P.O. box? Yes, I do. It's actually in the description box, so you can send me stuff if you want to. Okay, the last thing that I would like to answer is, what's your favorite makeup product and your favorite color? My favorite makeup product would be either mascara or eyebrow pencil, because both of them are very essential to my makeup. And my favorite color, oh yeah, that was why I said that already. Okay, let's do one more question, because that one was lame. Who or what is your strongest motivator? And explain why they or it motivates you to be the person that you are. I don't know, I've just always wanted to be able to stand on my own 2 legs. And like stuff that I've gone through in my childhood, which I'm not comfortable talking about yet, and I might in the future, but have led me to believe that, or taught me that you don't always have something to fall back on, even though you might think that someone or something will always be there to fall back on. It might not. So it's really important to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. And this is like not about my mom, by the way. My mom is amazing, but you know, you might get into situations at some point in life where everything around you falls away, and I don't feel like I want to have a job with a boss, because then they can fire me, and I want to be able to stand on my own 2 legs and just like, you know, support myself. So I guess that's like my biggest motivator in life. So those were the questions that I wanted to answer for you guys today. I will be doing Q&As more often, because I think they're really interactive, and I love doing them with you guys. I love you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye!